I'd like to think that I know myself well enough that when I purchase a book, I'm gonna love it. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen all the time. Here are 5 beloved books that came up on my lowest ratings of the year. Tender as the Flesh was my favorite dystopian of the year, so when The Unworthy was making its rounds, I was naturally excited. Aside from its unconventional writing style, which I personally loved, The Unworthy just felt like it had so many missed opportunities. It felt as if we were lingering for 150 pages, and the ending was what I was searching for the entire time. Like it could have been integrated in like the middle of the book and maybe explored a little bit further, and that could have held my attention. I ended up rating this 3.75 stars. Between Two Fires by Christopher Buehlman. This is the epitome of everything I thought I wanted in a fantasy. Found family, heroism, religious, analytical intersections. Not even a great ending can save you from formulaic chapters and lacking dialogue and missing character development. I originally rated this 3.75 and I think it deserves to stay there. I always hear that the longer you sit away from Tuesdays with Morrie, the more you grow an appreciation for it. That was unfortunately not the case with me. I know this story has touched many hearts, but for me, it just felt like a string of dollar store greeting card affirmations or a really poor philosophy self-help book. I originally gave this 4 stars, but I ended up dropping it down to about 3.5. The second worst read of the year was The Great Gatsby. I could write fucking essays to how much I despise this book. This is one of Fitzgerald's only books that doesn't feel as if it hits any marks in American modernism, and that's what it's classified as. Tom is the only character in this novel that has any sort of depth, and that's not a good thing. I can't tell you the amount of forced symbolism that is placed into this novel, and the only reason this was pushed into the American lit canon is because they gave free copies to the military. Fitzgerald is an authentic author with beautiful prose, and this one is not what you make it out to be. I rated this one 3.25 stars. Okay, this one's my least favorite read of 2025. Rabbit Run by John Updike. The fact that this was made into a trilogy is beyond me. I always say that I love awful characters, but they have to be written with beauty and intention. There is not a single character in this book that is written that way. The writing is crude, it punches down, and is awfully redundant. I pushed through and I made it to some of the final chapters, which almost felt redeemable. And then it misstepped and face planted. This book emphasizes the reason that I'm afraid to start any sort of series. Nonetheless, I spoiled the rest of the trilogy for myself. People hated it. I probably would have too. I gave this one 2 stars. These books are certainly for someone, but they're not for me. Happy reading.